And now it's my pleasure to introduce Pat Thurston, who has a large and exuberant following for her talk show on KGO Radio. Pat joined KGO Radio News Talk 810 in 2007 and began hosting her own show in September of 2009. She began her career broadcasting while in the United States Army when she hosted a TV show. She was raised in the East Bay in a large family and eventually studied special education at Indiana University, which she told me has been special preparation for her current line of work. She lives with her husband and her 8-year-old triplets in Marin County, and she will be Ms. Maddow's interlocutor on stage tonight as I slide off. Welcome, Pat. Here we go.
Well, this is a kick in the pants. Now, trust me, I'm not going to take much time. I know you want to hear from Rachel. First, I just have to say thank you. Thank you for including me. I feel humbled and I feel so honored to share a stage with Tom Steinbeck and Rachel Maddow. Rachel Maddow, what can I tell you about her? Well, she's going to tell us an awful lot about herself when she comes out here. But you know, she's one of us. And I don't mean just a Californian. I don't mean just a Bay Area woman. She's a woman of the people. She's a Rhodes Scholar with a doctorate in politics from Oxford. But she remains of the people. She advocates for us. She listens to us. If I may plagiarize Sally Field for just a moment, she likes us. She really likes us. You know, she's ascended quite quickly in her chosen profession, but she still is connected to her roots, to us, to working class Americans, and you can hear it in her words, and you can feel it in that amazing smile she has. Rachel connects. She made a comment fairly recently that rather sums it up. It was funny, but it was also spot on. She talked about the Amish bus driver. In making her point about pharmacists who don't want to dispense the morning after pill, she said, imagine the Amish bus driver. He's Amish, and he has every right to apply for the job of bus driver, but after he's hired, he can't turn around and say, but I can't actually drive the bus, I'm Amish. And that's it, isn't it? That is it. It's short, it's pithy, and it takes the complexity of the issue and puts it right into perspective in a few short sentences. It is brilliant, and it's funny. This is Rachel Maddow, and we're all here to honor her tonight. Before those honors are bestowed, we're just going to sit down, chat just a little bit, so allow me to introduce to you Rachel Maddow. Exactly how they feel.
I'm mystified, but wow, that's right. Can I just say, I'm so happy that you liked the Amish bus driver thing.
I love the Amish
There are
bus
two
driver.
kinds of people in the world, I have learned. People who think that makes sense and it was a clarifying thing, and people who have no idea what I was talking about with the Amish bus driver. Amish people don't drive, man. What are you talking about? Right.
That's the point.
Yes.
Exactly.
Some of us know that's the point. Other people.
I know. It must be very frustrating sometimes to try to explain things in such a clever way and have people go right over their heads. Listen, I want to start with talking about little Rachel Maddow. Because you did grow up in the Bay Area. You grew up in Castro Valley, and, everybody has this image of you as the perfect child, were you? I spent some time talking with your parents backstage. No lies, Rachel.
Did they tell you all the ways in which I was imperfect?
I heard about one.
What'd you hear about?
I heard about, and perhaps you can tell us about the Vanagon.
Oh, the blue space Twinkie. Yeah, we had a Vanagon. Although I don't think I did anything bad to the Vanagon, did I?
No, but you took the Vanagon.
I did. I would relieve the family of vehicles when when I wasn't supposed to. I remember my brother had a 1967 Bug, and I took the Bug. Right? I think maybe I had my license. I might have just had my permit, but I took the Bug and drove it very far away. And wasn't one of the things that you have to learn when you first start driving is that you have to put gas in cars. And so I'm watching the gas, the
Gauge.
Gauge, thank you, going down. I wonder what E stands for. And I
Entertaining.
ran out of gas and had no idea. The car's broken. The car is obviously broken. I had no idea. Now, I think the worst thing I ever did involved a 5-gallon drum of honey and the neighbors. And a staircase.
Were there bees?
No, it was a 5-gallon. Why did they have a 5-gallon drum of honey? I don't remember. But they had carpeted stairs, and I decided that I was going to engage with the 5-gallon drum of honey at the top of the stairs, and then it. So no, I was bad. I was an evil.
No, you actually were not bad. You
child.
gave a speech, a commencement speech, at your high school, and I have to tell you that. I don't know if there was any other commencement ever in the history of the United States of America that included the word condom.
In 1990 in Castro Valley.
In 1990,
Yeah.
Castro Valley. Tell us about that and what led up to that. How did you decide to do this? Your parents were stunned, by the way, in case you didn't know.
You are plumbing the depths
Yes,
of
I
my
am.
childhood.
It's my job.
Somebody you saw
I
it on
did
YouTube?
watch it, I did.
I know that it is on YouTube. I have been unable to bring myself to watch it. I remember giving it, but I can't.
Rachel
watch it.
had long, straight, blonde hair. And she went strutting out to the microphone in her cap and gown. She took the cap off when she was speaking, but she was in cap and gown with these old grandpa socks and Birkenstocks.
Oh, yes.
And I don't know what else you had underneath there.
I was all class.
Yeah, you were you were wonderful.
I
So
had
tell us what
shorts on
happened.
underneath the cap and gown. I was not valedictorian. I was like third or something. But I got to give the speech because I had presented to the school board what I wanted the speech to be, which was
evil.
And they were like, "Oh, this is wonderful. We'll definitely give you the commencement address. That's great." And then I got up there and I said, "Actually, I'm giving a totally different speech." And there was a moment of rictus. There was a moment of real terror, but I don't actually. And I thought that I was very full of myself. I think I thought that I was really going to scandalize people, and maybe I did a little bit. But I think mostly the thing that was upsetting was the unknown, that I could actually do anything at that point. But Castro Valley was a conservative community in transition that was very, very freaked out by the idea of sex education or education around things like HIV. This was 1989, 1990, right? Or sexual orientation, anything like that. And so I decided to sort of needle them a little bit about it. But I don't think it came out that irresponsibly.
You got a standing ovation.
Yeah.
It was fabulous. She actually, and there was some needling, but in essence, it really was a call to action to your generation. It's ours now. Let's take control and make things right. And I thought it was inspirational and fantastic. What, by the way, did your principal say afterwards?
My principal did not say anything to me about it afterwards.
That's not what your mother says.
No, why? Mom, where are you? Oh, yeah. What did she say?
Well, she said that the principal was not amused.
The principal was definitely not amused. But I don't think I got confronted that night. I had a teacher who I thought was a very good teacher at the school who clapped me on the back and said that was good, but you didn't have to do it like that. And I thought, that's right. I could have probably got permission.
Rachel, you need to watch this on YouTube. The entire faculty and the administration are behind you.
Yeah.
You did not see them. They were whispering and grinning and nudging each other and doing this. It was amazing. They were totally on your side. It was fantastic.
I'm 38. I don't really remember anything before I was 31. So this is like, I feel like I've been like, this is your life. This is wonderful. What else did I do?
By the way,
great.
can we do something? Because I told your parents this, but I think we should acknowledge it before everyone. I think that your parents are largely responsible for who you are. Would you agree?
Yes. I won the parent lottery.
Okay.
So I'm sorry if any of you like your parents. Mine are better.
Okay. Would you mind if we just have them, I don't know if you guys can see, I can't, but if we have them stand up and we just give them a round of applause. And a thank you for giving us Rachel